Logical Zay. It's always more than one way to think about anything. King and queens, I hope everybody's doing good, doing great, taking care of your health, stand to yourself. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the hype button. Pop your ish in the comment section. I will be checking. Keep it respectful, no disrespect. And remember, a slow grind is better than no grind. As y'all can see by the title, by the thumbnail, what we got going on. Shout out to Poetic Flacco. Go subscribe to his channel. Before you subscribe to his channel, subscribe to mine. People be having good content, but I be having good context. Let's get to the video.
She wasn't the dumbest person alive. She would have succeeded in destroying or ruining Stefon Diggs' life, career, and everything he ever worked for.
Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs has been charged with strangling and assaulting his private chef over a financial dispute. So this is all of the court paperwork, and there is a lot in here. So this alleged incident happened on December 2nd, but the victim did not come forward to police until December 16th because she told police she was hesitant to say anything because of Diggs' fame. So in the police report, she tells police that she was in the...
What do you mean because of his fame? What does that mean? It's amazing how they act like they are so scared of this person, but then they eventually still do it. Did you have to get your story together? Were you not properly prepared with all of your lies? What do you mean his fame? If he did some miscellaneous bullcrap, if he did something that you felt like was just, needed to go to the police, or you felt scared for your life, I don't care how big a celebrity he is, unless he's Elon Musk. Then you might have to worry about it a little bit because he got a lot of money. But I mean, he's just a regular football, you know what I mean? And not to even say that like it's a negative thing, but Stefon Diggs is he a regular guy. He just play football and all that. He ain't one of them, but I'm just, whatever. I ain't even saying that because I rock with Stefon Diggs. I don't know him like that. He always got some bad joints around him. He seemed like to be like a cool guy. He like the women, not for the women. But yeah, stop it. He's such a celebrity.
Bedroom, texting Diggs over a financial dispute. She said she believed she was owed money, and she was texting with Diggs when Diggs came into the bedroom and they got into an argument. I'm reading from the police report here. It says she alleges that the male then smacked her across the face. She said that she tried to push him away. The male then tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow around her neck. Now in the police report, this says this happened at Diggs' home in Dedham. Diggs' attorney says he categorically denies these allegations, calling them unsubstantiated and uncorroborated. The Patriots also released a statement saying that Stefon informed them of his innocence when it comes to these allegations. And the Patriots said, we support Stefon. An NFL spokesperson also said they're aware of the matter and that they are in touch with the Patriots, but that's all they would say.
This is a he said, she said case. There's really no physical evidence, no circumstantial evidence. It's he said, she said. And the most important thing during the he said, she said case is your word, your credibility. Can the jury listen to your testimony and decide your testimony is credible beyond a reasonable doubt? Fortunately for Stefon Diggs, the person accusing him of these horrible things is one of the sketchiest, most suspect human beings a courtroom has ever seen. I've never seen anybody more suspect, more sketchy. I swear this is not a joke. If this BBL Latina chef told me that the sky is blue, I'm going outside and I'm checking. And if I see it's blue, I'm questioning if I'm colorblind. Something is wrong if she's telling the truth.
So when you say he smacked you,
smacked me with an open hand.
Do you know?
He plays football. The man is strong. Were there any pictures? Was it any videos? Was it any surveillance, home footage? You know what I mean? Doorbell camera. I mean, anything? I don't know. I'm assuming this happened at his house, so I don't know how she would be able to have that footage. But if he was to bruise her up or something like that, she's going to take pictures on her phone. So where's that?
Which hand he used?
Right hand, right side of my face.
Do you know which part of your face got hit?
The right.
Right hand, right side of your face. Right hand, right side of your... So he... Right hand, left side of your face, I can see. But who's slapped?
Side of my face.
And then what happened?
And then he... Can I have a second?
Huh?
Can I have a second?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, so she can gather her lie. Look at her. She's like, oh God, what I'm gonna come up with? What am I gonna say? That lie, I can't go with that lie. That lie ain't good enough. Huh? Oh Lord, gee. Oh, Miss Pearly need a lie.
Yes, you take a minute.
What? Not even crying. Yeah, gather your lie. Get your lie together.
All right.
Now, one tear
When I
was
went
dropped.
up to push his hand, like block him, like block him, he took his arm and he like came around my neck with the crook of his elbow around my neck, and he began to choke me, pressure on my neck with his elbow.
There's only one problem with that. None of the facts or the circumstance is consistent with anything she's saying. Stefon Diggs supposedly came up, strangled her, hit her across the face.
As light as she is, and as strong as he is, he didn't leave no damage. Was no damage done to her face. No damage done. No nothing around the neck. No scratch. No nothing.
But yet, everybody who was in the house claimed they didn't hear or see no commotion. They don't know where these claims of abuse is coming from. And if you're saying, well, Flacco, they work for Stefon, of course they'll say that. Okay, cool. If somebody strangled you, hit you across the face, choked you, are you like coming downstairs and writing them a birthday card? She testified on the stand that moments after Stefon Diggs supposedly strangled her, choked her, hit her across her face, and
She wrote him a
brutalized her
birthday
in that
card?
manner, she went downstairs and gave him a birthday gift.
And I was leaving out by the time I saw him. I was handing over birthday gifts that I had got
So when you said you're handing out birthday gifts, who were you handing out birthday
to
gifts?
him.
This is a gift that you had already purchased, or
Yes, I normally give him a birthday gift every year.
when's his birthday?
November 28th.
Okay, so this was a little bit afterwards.
Yeah.
After I heard this, I ain't gonna hear anything else, bro. All right, bro. Like, I'm good, man. Like, I'm straight, bro. Like, I'm good. Like, all right, bro. All right, man. All right, bro. You about to convince a jury that man strangled you, choked you, brutalized you, hit you across the face?
And you wasn't trying to get the furthest you could away from him?
In that manner, and moments afterwards, you decided the first thing you was gonna do before you took pictures of your injuries was to give him a birthday card.
Yeah, that's
All
crazy.
right, man. There's not, even if you put the most pro-feminist, pro-woman in that jury box, bruh,
Yeah, that
ain't
sounds
nobody
wild.
dense enough and stupid enough to look at this woman and say, yeah, she's telling the truth after hearing that. Gave that man a birthday card before taking pictures of her injury.
That sounds
She
crazy.
testified, by the way, that she never took any pictures of her injury, that there is no record.
Who don't do that? To make your case that much more stronger, you're going to take a picture of the wounds that you have, the scratches, the bruises, all of that. That's going to help you in court. Versus you just up there telling these lying stories to professional people who can read through that. That makes zero sense, lady.
And the bruises that she had faded after a few hours.
Oh, my
It
God.
faded that.
You told other falsehoods to Officer Ellis, didn't you?
No. Not to my knowledge.
You told Officer Ellis that you had injuries from this alleged assault, right?
I told him I had bruising, meaning redness, and soreness on my throat.
You told him you had bruising on your neck, right?
It was like red. It wasn't like purple bruises. On the incident report, if you pull that up.
You didn't have any injuries when you walked into the police office on December 16th, did you?
No, because that happened on December 2nd.
Right. So any injuries that you would have had, you had a reason for why they weren't there, right?
That happened, it faded. The fading went away the night.
Right. And
Huh?
did you take any pictures of your injuries?
I was in shock. The first thing was not to take pictures. It was get.
No. Okay. But you
I've dealt with women a long time. She's definitely lying. Yeah. The eye thing, the eye contact, the way she sitting from, I mean, everything is screaming. Yeah, you fibbing for sure. My thing is, why are you not taking a picture? A man or woman, if a woman hit me with a bag of apples and hit me in my face and I get a black eye, if in my mind I have the intent to, in the future, I'm going to press charges or whatever, I'm taking pictures. We all know that. People that don't even know anything about the court and all of that, they taking pictures. We live in an age and a stage of life where people love to take pictures. I'm taking pictures of the bruises. Who not going to do that? Lady, man.
You had a phone right there in your room.
Yes.
It's an iPhone.
Yes.
It's got a camera on it.
Yes.
She should have took. So supposedly he offered her $100,000 to just like recant her statement. Allegedly. I would have just took that and been like, thank you, brother. Because what you're doing now is ruining your reputation. You're a chef. Who's going to want to do business with you? It's going to have to be people that don't know much about this. But then again, they're going to search your name. All of this stuff is going to pop up. And who wants to be attached to that? Who wants to put money in your pocket? Who wants to give you an opportunity? Especially these men. Oh, you're a lost cause. You might have to go overseas somewhere and cook and be a chef. I mean, I don't know. Then, I say that, but then again, you got some people who act like, they could be the savior and, I can get her in it. Man, listen, you're going to put yourself in a bad predicament, in a bad situation trying to hire this lady.
You can take videos with it.
Yes.
And you do take videos with it.
Yes.
You take pictures with it.
Yes.
You take pictures of yourself with it.
Yes.
A lot?
Not often.
When she walked into the police station, she had no bruises on her. She had no markings. She had no injuries.
Facts, and then that's the thing too. I forgot. The police, they check for that. When it's a domestic or anything like that, they're going to check for that. Yeah, not only do they pat you down to see if you got weapons and anything sharp and all of that. If you are accusing somebody of abusing or hitting you, they want to see the marks. They'll do that immediately. They'll lift your shirt up. Oh, I got bit on let me see the that's going to be in the police report. They have to report that. Any domestic, any DV, they have to report that. They have to put that. And it's going to help you. Yeah, this is crazy.
Now, her excuse for this is, they faded that night. She never took a picture of the bruises. She never took a picture of the injuries.
Yeah, she's cool.
She never took a picture of anything. As a matter of fact, she gave Stefon Diggs a birthday card while she was in a state of shock before she took pictures of the injuries that he caused her. Now, people who were in the house said that they didn't see no visible injuries on her, and they don't know what she's talking about.
When you spoke to her that afternoon in the kitchen, did you observe anything on her face?
No.
Anything on her neck?
No.
Did you see any redness or swelling?
No.
Was she crying at all?
No.
What was she doing?
She was walking around looking for a piece of a paper and a pen to write a card, write a note to him for his birthday gift.
When you say to him, is that to Mr. Diggs?
Correct.
That's that November 29th birthday you just referenced?
Yes.
That afternoon, was there anything on Mr. Diggs' schedule?
He had ozone therapy and massage.
So is that a nurse who comes and does fluids?
Yes.
Y'all gonna learn to stop going to that courthouse and playing in them folks' faces, man.
Man, that's crazy. Shout out to that lady, whoever she was, maybe his manager or just a close friend, I don't know. But shout out to her. It's good to have people around you who got your back and who gonna look out for you. Then, of course, they under oath and, all of that stuff too. But at the same time, still, man, it's just good to have some people around that's gonna have your back. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Oh, he paying them, but man, them people ain't got no reason to lie. And then they're not gonna work for somebody who is mistreating them. So, man, sheesh.
What, if anything, happened near the end of November?
Yes. A Instagram DM message was sent to his child's mother's friend. And this message was stating that I was telling his personal business of women that he was sleeping with that worked with us, that worked with me. And yeah,
And so-
as far as I can remember what that message said.
And
So
how did this create friction within the people working for Mr. Diggs?
I was confronted by Mr. Diggs if I said these things. But it had already been a
You sound like you was, this is what it sounds like. Let's be clear. You sound like you was getting D down. You got in your feelings because he probably was giving more attention to the other women. You started catching more feelings. You wasn't just a chef. You was getting your back blown out. You got jealous. You thought you were supposed to up the ranking positions. You didn't like it. So you tried to ruin the regime of what he had going on. That's exactly what it sounded like.
To destroy Stefon Diggs.
Did you or did you not sit with Shy Charles on December 13th, a few hours after you were fired from your job, and tell Shy that Steph Diggs was going to pay?
No.
Did you tell Shy you were going to sue Stefon?
No.
Liar. You're such a liar, lady. No, I don't know if she lied. I don't know.
When she came downstairs, was there anybody else downstairs?
No, just me and her.
And what did she tell you when she came downstairs?
She asked me if he was annoyed. But
She asked you if,
he seemed, yeah, if he was annoyed.
and that's Mr. Diggs?
Yeah.
Did she tell you she was going to do anything?
Yeah, she was trying to antagonize him while she was on the couch, like trying to get beneath his skin, and she was sustained. Okay.
So let me ask you this way. Did she indicate when she came downstairs that she was going to do anything? Did she tell you she was going to take any action?
Yeah, she said she was going to sue him
Dang.
For what?
for the money that he owes her.
Dang. Shout out to this. She sounds, she got an accent. That's hard. But I'm going to just let it play.
And like, she gonna take it to the blog. She gonna
Take it to the block?
blogs.
Got it.
Blogs. That's hard.
It was like an hour-long conversation, so it was a lot. So,
Let me start with that.
oh, sorry.
So, do you remember her saying that she was going to make him pay?
Yeah.
She knew the exact reason why she got
Dang. That's, I'm telling y'all, I know what it is. She was supposed to be, just, you know what I'm saying, cooking it up in the kitchen, cooking it up in the bedroom, got in her feelings. And then I heard too, I hope he played that one part where she was saying how he said he was supposed to help her with her starting her restaurant. And then I guess he didn't want to do it. So I think that's what triggered her too as well. Like, oh, you're not going to give me the money to start my restaurant? And I think that's what it was.
You provided to the Dedham police the text messages that are here.
Yes.
And what is that difference?
I deleted bet and pussy, and I'm ruining that bitch life. Not mistaken. Yeah.
And why did you delete those phrases when you provided those text messages to the Dedham police?
Because when I was abused in my previous relationship, when I would say things,
The objection is sustained.
What?
he would.
The objection is sustained. There's no question there. Again, the jurors will disregard it. Sidebar.
You want some, you want pity. You want people to pity you based off of what you experience.
The story that you just told to this jury under oath was very different from what you told to Officer Ellis. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Huh?
What you said to Officer Ellis when you reported this crime, this so-called crime, is that you had been having an ongoing text exchange over money owed to you.
Yes.
You told the police officer who filed the criminal complaint in this case, based on your word, that your fight with Mr. Diggs on December 2nd was over money. True?
Yes.
Except you just testified under oath to this jury that you didn't start talking about money until December 5th, right?
What did you say?
You just testified under oath to this jury.
I have been begging for my money since December the 5th. Mr. Diggs, and throughout those messages, you can see that I was begging for my money since that day. Yes, I see it.
And that wasn't true, was it?
it's hard to keep up with a lie. Once you tell one lie, you got to keep on following up with other lies, and then you get tangled in a web of lies. Hey, Steph, listen, I hope this teaches you a valuable lesson. I hope that you smarten up. Man, move strategic. Keep doing your thing, bro. I know a lot of people be dragging Stefon Diggs, man, because of how he move, and you know he got a lot of women, he got a lot of babies, and he did. The man has bread. The man can do what he want to do. We're just outsiders having an opinion, man. Listen, keep doing your thing. Be safe. Move strategic, like I said. But man, you will always be a target, bro. And I think a lot of you overly successful rich guys make yourself a target as well. I think sometimes it's hard to balance all of these different multiple women and energies. So it kind of makes it difficult to weave out the ones that may be bad for you. Maybe your attention ain't there. You're busy. You're doing a lot. So you put your trust in people because you think they have good intentions. And that's cool. You know what I mean? But that's only based off of you probably being a good dude or trying to, you know, look out for other people. But that thing ain't always reciprocated, bro. You will always be a target. And then stop telling sweet nothings. You know, stop telling, hey, I'm going to help you with this, give you this money. Stop it, brother. You just gotta let them know, hey, listen, I'm just dropping D off. You know what I'm saying? I'm just dropping D off, and you gonna cook for me. And that's just what it is. But shout out to Stefon Diggs. But I want to watch this with y'all. We're gonna end that, and then we're gonna go to this right here because my boy was found not guilty. So let's listen to this. He like, man, hey, my boy dang near gonna stop fooling with me.
Has your jury agreed upon a verdict?
Yes.
On count 1, strangulation or suffocation, what is your verdict? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
On count 2, the charge of assault and battery, what is your verdict? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Madam Forelady, members of the jury, hearken to your verdict as the court has recorded it. Upon your oath, you say that the defendant is not guilty of the count of strangulation or suffocation and not guilty of the count of assault and battery. So say you, Madam Forelady?
Yes.
So say all members of the jury?
Yes.
Sorry to cry, bro.
Jurors, please be seated for a moment.
Sorry to cry, bro. Let it out, fool. Let it out, bro.
Jurors, I told you during this trial and in my instructions that the verdict was your responsibility and your
She said he won. I think this mom's right here. Mom's asked if he won. I think the lady next to her said, yeah.
responsibility alone. Jurors, I want to thank each of you for your careful attention and your service throughout this trial.
Come on, man.
This
Buddy over
case
here,
has involved-
homie over here, like, we already knew that. Yeah, we cool. Shout out to them lawyers. I know they got paid well. Shout out to Stefon Diggs, bro. Keep doing your thing again. You just got to strategize how you move. Hey, maybe it's time for you to lock you one down and stop trying to bounce around and you know what I mean? Hey, but who the heck am I? I'm just a regular everyday guy. I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, the black version. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not yell at me. We elevate until we hit our head. We ain't bleeding yet. Spread love, not hate. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Be great. All right, come on. Purify your soul with some liquid gold.